Okay. Welcome to Cutie Patootie Sunday. I hope we're all having a lovely day. Whoa. Did we all fall back and get our extra hour of sleep and wake up refreshed and amazing and waiting for the day to conquer? There we go. I had warm yellow, not cold yellow. I found I'll turn it down just a little bit. A a newer found a new artist on the YouTubes that does Hollow Knight and Silksong metal remixes, and they're mwah, chef's kiss. So we're gonna shuffle that tonight and see what it's like. Mm-hmm. Mm. I need brushes. Rumor has it if you want to paint, having a brush out may be a wise idea. Maybe. Oh, good evening, Aus of Malta. Guten Tag. Waking up just a little bit. Waking up just a little bit. Still a little on the sleepy sides. But we'll get there. We will, in fact, get there as I yeet my brush across my table. How are you doing today, Malty? Because I'm doing great. That's excellent. You got lucky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is someone going to tell me a story about how they got lucky? Tell me more. Like, did they have a car? Ah. So if I remember correctly, last Thursday, was the day that you were kind of annoyed that Halloween was going to be on a Friday and you weren't going to have any peace and quiet to play your Witcher game. Am I misremembering that? Nailed it. First try. Ah, congratulations. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. 5:30 hour. In 5:30 hours? In 5 hours and 30 minutes or 5:30 in the morning? Good night, mate. You have a great sleep. Hope your day is amazing and awesome tomorrow. Have a great reset. The Golden Dragon Boy. Yeah. Thank you for that stretch solo tear. Welcome in, Calabloom. I hope you're having a great day and you're feeling better. Hey, a little better is better than nothing. Half a voice. It's better than the no voice you had yesterday. Would be good to have a voice for that. Mm-hmm. Ba, ba, banana. Trying to fix my mistake I have. Okay. I heard that song, and all I could start thinking of was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Oompa Loompas. We do. How do? How do you, Judge Dave? Hopefully, your Sunday has been an amazing and eventful time, and you've gotten to rest, relax, recreate, fornicate under consent, or just got to hobby. I did have myself a nap today as well, Judge. Good evening, Helgrat. How are you? Tell us to this day what hails with you. Your bi-yearly walk. What do you mean I'm an old man? What are you defining as old, Hootie? We have talked about the same legends and stories. Therefore, we're in the same generational age. I did. At 2 o'clock, at like 2 o'clock, I went down for a nap after I had an hour-long walk, had some lunch, slept for 45 minutes. It was glorious. Woke up and said, "What's my name again?" Nothing. I didn't say anything was wrong with napping. Hootie's like sitting here calling me old because I took a nap at 2 o'clock. Okay, so I woke up at like 8 o'clock or earlier than that because I watched part of the League of Legends in China. Uh, Tuned in just to see that match finish up and said, okay, watched a little bit of day 9 in bed, herpa derping around in whatever he was derping around in bile water. Um, no, it was Mount Fay at the time. Got up, made breakfast, went for an hour long walk after at some point, got home, had lunch, and I was like, oh, I'll continue to edit and try to get my social post in line in order so I can spam Instagram. I said, you know what? It's time to take a nap. Took a nap for about 45 minutes and just, it was glorious. And then after I took a nap, I finished my laundry, finished putting things away, made myself some dinner. It was beautiful. It was glorious, glorious. All hail glory. How you doing tonight, Vizzy? Also, visit. I want to say fuck you. I bought some of those legendary protein things, those donuts. I have the raspberry ones and I have the toaster strudel things. Aw. The cat just wants to make sure you're nice and safe. So it's doing it by letting you not, by annoying you, as cats will do. Oh, they've been nice. It's been a really good snack. Like I'll have my morning breakfast, and then when I need like the mid afternoon, like the mid morning snack, I grab one of those, and it tends to help. Hootie, you have 100 dwarves to paint. Don't tell the elves that you might have thrown one. Yeah, it's they've been really nice for that random snack. Though I agree with you. Those toaster ones are a little weird. I find myself going for the donuts more frequently. Hey, Hootie, you don't have to take that from Mark. Mark hasn't finished a single dwarf yet. He's dwarfless. Me and you, we can be dwarven brothers. I'll add him to my list of things to paint. I'll paint this dwarven dwarf, and I'll give him the iconography of like a middle finger just for Hootie, and I'll call him the Hootie. So I don't forget my promise. There you go. Now I'll remember. Make sure to paint middle fingers. What? 1999, 1993? I have the wings. I just haven't glued the wings on because I thought they would be in the way. I have clear wings. They've got wings. They got big, beautiful wings. Just go Gen Alpha on us, Mark UK, and just, hyphenate everything for me. Hyphenate everything for me. What modded you? There you go. Sorry. Uh, no, it didn't like Asian dragons. Probably because Asian. That was Twitch that modded it, not me. I was Twitch. I wasn't Nightbot. Mm, no, I was not. Is there something I'm missing from it? Pluto. The dog in Disney's. It's Pluto. Pluto is Goofy's dog. It might have been in earlier versions, but in later ones they changed it to be Pluto. Okay, there's two dogs. There's a physical dog called Pluto that's Mickey's friend and Goofy's dog, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's Pluto, and then there's Goofy. Goofy is an anthropomorphized dog, correct. However, I do not see Goofy as a dog. For the longest time, I just never I never really wanted to know what he was supposed to be. Because the I don't Goofy's one of those characters that always got to herp a derp into whatever he was being successful in. And it was always kind of like weird. Yeah. Pluto was much smarter and usually the one that tried to keep him out of trouble. So I always liked seeing Pluto on screen more than anybody else. Welcome in, Jay. Now, here's the real question, Mark. Am I misremembering when people said they didn't like Scrappy Doo and Scooby Doo? And that was one of the reasons why it started having a downfall? I I never realized it until I got older that people didn't like Scrappy. There was an argument that he ruined the show for a while, and that's why they got rid of him. Is because people couldn't stand his attitude. Um, I I can't remember why they added him. I think it was for like trying to be edgier with like a younger generation at the time. But there was like no earthly reason to add him. I agree. FR means what, Jay? Okay. Yeah. For real. That's what I thought. Um it there was no real reason to add him to the story, but because you'll notice that he was never added in the movies. Ah, so it was a ratings play. Nailed it. Well, I mean, the show started. There's only so many monsters of the weeks kind of scenarios that you can run through before you have to like change up your formula. And it's kind of a long conversation that you end up having with other people about how what actually happens. Um, because there is a thing as oversaturation. And I was kind of hitting like that over, like everybody's just like, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what's going to happen this week. Was he in one of the live actions? Huh. Honestly, I never watched him, so had Freddie Prinze Jr. and the one guy that was always high as a kite. Okay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer was good for reasons. Charmed was good for reasons as well. All right, there's differences between them. Charmed and Buffy, or Charmed or Buffy and or Buffy and Scooby Doo. Ah, because the format, yes, is correct. It's Vampire of the Week. Oh, so the difference is that in Buffy there was a story that was being told and kind of like this really weird serial episodic comment about the show. So like there was always going to come to like a head. Like you'd get like the beginning, you'd get a couple like little teasers and sparks here and there. In Scooby Doo, it was just like, hey gang, we're here at this new haunted house and we're here to see what's going on. Hey gang, we're here at this haunted house. We're here to see what's going on. Hey gang, we're here. It's like it was only that one trope constantly going through. Um, the idea though of a proper monster of the week though was kind of there. I mean, I could see that. Angel definitely had some interesting aspects to it. I can't wreck Scooby for you. You want to know though? Oh, what about Bones? That's a show that went on for way too long. Oh my god, Bones. Holy cow. You never watched. Okay, Mark liked SEAL Team because of the actor. The lead actor's in Bones as well. But no, you guys are not missing much with Bones. There were some shows that were episodes that were just like pure, like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. And then after a while, it just kind of got, eh. I can't do zombies, honestly. I never got into The Walking Dead. darker color really quick. Um, I'd probably check it out, but I've quite honestly forsaken watching TV for the most part. I've tried to get like it's set up convenient for me, but I don't really have any drive or interest in watching it right now. Not sea seals. I'm with you now, Hootie. I'm kind of disappointed. It's not sea seals. It's like, whatever. Yeah, but how often does an orca eat an entire pack of seals? Was so dramatic in the sixth season. Was it directed by M. Night Shyamalan? And to be clear, M. Night Shyamalan's superhero series of Glass and Unbreakable and the one with the schizophrenic character, it was a great series. Everything else he does, it's a little weird. Got an ad starting up more and work on the hand next. I think I kind of got the tail a little bit better and done. What? I'm the sidebar that doesn't go away. I am the ad for the thing that you last Googled. I am the Bezos saying hello. Next time on Painty Paint Paints, will he survive the ads? Tune in and find out in 3 minutes. Agua. And welcome back.
Catra. Miniaturous apothecaries just showed up with 9 viewers. Hope they have treats.
Welcome in, Raiders, from Miniatures Apothecaries. How are you doing this evening? What fun and adventure were you up to? If you have any links, let me know, and I will be glad to toss you a permit. Green. Yes, I did green. I did green, Johnny. I did green. You can't stop me, Johnny. You can't stop the signal, man. Son of a biscuit. Where did all my pens go? They're there. Originally, I was doing these fins in like a coral and it wasn't working. So I swapped up to a green. It really helps though, man. You can't, it's not creative. The orange and the blue and like the yellows and the browns, they're creative. When I do the rainbow up the antennae, it'll be awesome. But right now, we're just kind of working up our yellows and golds, our yellow browns on the hands and down the feet, finsy pieces to make it stand out a little bit more because I kind of want it to be like that loud, obnoxious color almost. So we work on it brush stroke by brush stroke. What were you working on, miniatures? Apothecaries. A Cathay and Kratos tank. 40k stuff. Welcome in, Raiders from Miniatures Apothecary. I'm Painty Paint Paints. I do primarily fantasy type paintings. At some point, I will do a Sisters Kill Team, but not right now. I'm waiting for a box to come out. We've been working on this FEY Dragon on Sundays. It's Cutie Patootie Sunday. I like to work on really ridiculously cute things on Sundays and go from there. He does have wings, or they do have wings. They're just clear wings, and they get in the way of painting right now, so I haven't mounted them yet. Skin by Reese, RYS. It's the one that they leaked back in August. The dark, whatever that box is, that's on like quarter 3. Shadow Hunt. That's it. That is the kill team that I will probably tackle at some point in the future. Hmm, that's the wrong thing. Yeah. That's the one that I would be interested in, Johnny. I don't know why, but that kill team is it's like you should paint me. I'm like, okay. Yeah, so it'll be what, December next year or this time next year before they come out. Yeah. It's just the poses that I kind of liked about them for some reason. Just the way that they were framed is just, I thought it was interesting. I mean, it's not really details that I'm interested in with the kill teams, but um, I thought it was kind of interesting the way that they were. Because like they don't have like the standard like the poses feel unique and like that overcloak army, like lots of room for like freehanding practice, lots of like just blank spaces that you can express yourself on, opposed to other ones that just feel like you can't. I know you can, but at the same time, it's like that kill team's kind of meant to be its own little box. So Mhm. No, no, this is me. I don't plan on painting anything standard. Um, I'll have to figure out what I want to do when I get them. Uh, I wouldn't, if I was going to enter them into like Golden Demon, I would consider that. But I don't know if I would want to paint them. I could see myself painting them red or going for like the Order of the Bloody Rose, just so I could freehand a lot of like flowers and stuff on them. Uh, but I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would. It would have to be a wait and see and a game day decision to see what I would want to take them as. Best I can do right now on that front, Judge Dave, is bugbears. You have a great night, Johnny. Be safe and enjoy. And remember, green is not a creative color. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that was good. That was good. Might I recommend next time a period or comma? Hi. So, can I help you? I forgot to give you your cat medicine. We'll do that tomorrow morning. She is? No, it's just the flea medicine. She's been doing a lot of door dashing lately, so I'm trying to get her some more of that on her skin so as she does the dash, she doesn't accidentally get fleas and bring them back inside. Hey, hello, my love. How are you? Hmm? Yes, who's a pretty kitty? Who's a pretty kitty? Hey. Hmm. Hmm? Hmm? What's up?
Emotional,
Oh, damn it.
Cutie underscore Alaruti requests a dad joke.
Okay, what are we gonna get? I saw an ad in a shop window. Television for sale. $1. Volume stuck on full. I thought, I can't turn that down. Hmm. Okay. I'd like to go back to painting, please. Mm. Can I help you? Ba-na-na-na-na.
Catra.
Boop.
Wicked underscore minis just showed up with 45 viewers. Hope they have treats.
Wicked! Oh crap! I forgot to do that earlier. Son of a biscuit. I'm sorry. How you doing, Wicked? I popped in for a little bit of your stream this morning, or earlier today, and I was doing my ADHD hyper focus thing. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Painty Paint Paints. Tonight we're working on our Cutie Patootie of a Fey Dragon. We are working blues, oranges, yellows, a little bit of greens to be just a smidge creative. But tonight we've primarily been working down the center piece of it. This piece, and then you are working on some Age of Sigmar piece again? Another Age of Sigmar. Oh my. Is this going to be for the greater good once more? Another pieces of Tau and Tyranids? When are we going to see you cry when you pick up that oxide green and paint that beautiful, beautiful Death Guard? But I can understand it's been fun. They have such interesting sculpts on Age of Sigmar. Okay. You went down? Okay, goodbye. All I heard was make a request for like the largest amount of Tyranids. Like, I need 2 swarms. Necrons. Just, you know, airbrush them in. I forgot to give this guy a shout out earlier, and I feel really bad. If you can, give Miniature Moth Apothecaries a follow. They rated in before you did, and I totally flubbed at giving them a shout out. We got chatting with Johnny Jean, and out of sight, out of mind. I'm sorry. You got like I didn't do shout outs for like 1 stream and fell out of practice with it. Bad me. Bad me. Yeah. So are you going to be using the Age of Sigmar for your entries into painting competitions, or are you just painting them to have a break on it? Practicing to get myself. Yeah, I got you. I understand. The Sigmar sculpts do allow for a lot more expression of and like dealing with different things. Seems like the 40K ones are fun sometimes, but not all the time. I do have Nighthawns in a box that I never plan on painting, really, but There's so much. I like the Nighthawk Army. I really like the Black Coach. I've just never found one that I wanted to buy yet, or haven't purchased it. Just I like that figure specifically. I'm debating what I want to start on Sunday or Wednesday when I do board game. Do I want to do like a Borderlands chunky boy and just carry it chill into the year? Because I have a handful of small things to finish up. But yeah, like it's kind of fun. It's like you paint like those guys and you kind of go, oh yeah, non-metallic metal. I have to do that again, or I have to practice working on this one thing over and over and over. You okay, child? What's wrong? You got like post poop zoomies or something? We having a zoomy morning evening? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. All right. I think that's about right. Mm-hmm. Can I help you? I've got like 13 minutes left in my stream. Can you wait that long before we deal with other stuff? Please and thank you. There you go, Holograph. Yes, it's a new 1,000 hair paintbrush. Are you going for a red glowing effect, Helgrat? And that base? Give me a second. Let me paste this over. Stop trying to bite me, woman. So you have a primarily black looking base, and then you have oranges and yellows running around what I assume are going to be bits of lava, right? It's pretty. For lava effects and. Okay. It's a glowing gem. I'd buy it. I'd buy that it's glowing around just that red bit. You might want to extend it just a little bit further out with your yellows. Um, or fade some of the stuff in the background to lighten it up, and you should start believing in it a little bit more. So, one of the things that I hear a lot and people point out to me is over exaggerate the highlight of it, especially in like the OSL aspects of it. Because the farther you go with it, sometimes the more believable it is, and it'll work a little bit better for you. So it's just a single gemstone that's in the ground coming up, going from yellow at its brightest. Maybe add just a little bit of like, just a little bit of white at the very, very bottom, or like a higher yellow at the bottom piece for it to be the brighter spot, since that's where all of your light's focused at the bottom. And maybe just put a couple of little specks of like yellow cracks or brown cracks running through the gemstone to give it that imperfection. Where did you go? There you go. Okay. So looking back at him today, it's a lot better. So like if I wanted to make this orb a little bit more interesting, what I was thinking about doing based on what I just said to you was take like some thin brown or black and just kind of squiggly in some lines just to break it up a little bit. Um, like on her, I wanted to start doing yeah, squiggle. So like the idea is that the more you can fill in sometimes when you create an imperfection, it creates a way for you to sell the effect of something. So like in the gemstone itself, when we think of gemstones, they're never like we've always used to seeing them as like these perfect and amazing pieces of elements together. But if you look at like the Hope Diamond and real gemstones, most of them have flaws and cracks inside of them. So if you just introduce just a little bit of either like the highest high of a crack in there or your darkest dark and just kind of squiggle through and just kind of like give it like a jagged edge somewhere, it could help bring in the reality of that as being a gemstone rather than it being a perfect piece of metal, like that perfect clear rod. Like LEDs are perfect because they're man-made, but if you took like a glass something and shot it through, it could be not that way. You feel me, man? Um, a good example of that would be the wings for this guy that I haven't done yet. I can't just slap them on there. So, yeah, I found a new metal artist, by the way. Um, we might be listening to more of his stuff throughout streams. Also, Adeptus, I didn't mean to zap you, but that's now going to be a running joke. Oh, shoot. Oh. I knew you did. I just, yes, he very much is. Thank you for the stretch, Jay. It is time that we find our ways to the end of the night. We are going to go right into Monster Den Minis. So we're going to push the start raid button and then we're going to do our outro bits. Well, thank you so much for everybody for coming in. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let's go say hello to Monster and see what he's up to. It looks like he's doing something with Chimera Velvets, which I may be picking up a set. I don't know.